putting bitches in prisons of air. Prisons of air. That's today's show topic. What is that right there? I know that shit sound like some negative shit, putting a bitch in a prison. Well, you know, prisons of air is obviously not a physical thing, it's a mental thing. I had this video on YouTube, 10 things I've learned about bitch management. And I start that off where I say put bitches in prisons of air. That concept is simple, you know, because I'm totally motherfucking against any physical restraint, any type of physically restraining a bitch. To me, physically restraining a bitch is, you know, you going through a bitch's phone, looking for phone numbers, you investigating a bitch, you following a bitch around, you want to know where your bitch at all the time, your bitch can't go to the club, you're stalking your bitches, you just, you know what I mean? I'm totally against all of that type of behavior, any form of fashion. The prison has to be made of air. The bitch has to want to be with you. See, that's the thing. See, a prison of air to me is a bitch wanting to be with you. You feel me? That's the prison right there. It exists in the bitch's mind, and she wants to be with you. You see what I'm saying? She will be with you unless you told her, get the fuck away from me. You feel me? That's the prison of air right there. How do you achieve that? How do you achieve that? I guarantee you can't achieve it by thirsty. You can only achieve it by observing the rules and regulations of the game as they unfold. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, you always gotta have like more than one bitch on the team. You gotta have options, you know what I mean? Like, when I say that, you ain't gotta be fucking them all. And see, that's another rule that you gotta keep an eye on. You can't be extra thirsty. You can't be fucking your bitches too much and therefore making the pussy superior to you. And that's another one of the rules right there. Pussy can't be over you. It has to be dick over pussy. And that's another one of the rules right there. Oh, and look at all of these rules. You gotta be standing on your 2 feet. You gotta be autonomous. If you're autonomous, bitches always gonna wanna come to you. Also, if you's a man, you gotta be your own man though. All of that shit right there. Everything. Look, everything I said in that video. 10 things I learned about bitch management. One of the key things, bitches cannot know everything that you do. You cannot confide in bitches everything that you do. Then they don't know shit about you. You're a mystery to these bitches. And then they want to come around and they want to be around you. Because once these bitches figure your simple ass out, they ain't going to want to fuck with you no more. So you better be mysterious but show. Listen, this is the only way you can exist like in a bitch's mind to where it's like that's all she wants to do is fuck with you. Ultimately, you have to strive to be a good motherfucker. You have to be the best motherfucker. You could be the realest motherfucker. Because I'm going to tell you just like this, man. Them bitches is measuring you up against the next motherfucker. And they look right at you and the next motherfucker, and they say, you know what? This motherfucker right here is a real motherfucker, and I always want to fuck with him. I got another theory. Beats for days. Bitches, I believe bitches stay in orbit in a way around certain niggas forever. You feel me? I know that's a deep concept right there. That's a deep ass concept. But you gotta follow me. See, and that's what I'm talking about, prison of air. See what I'm saying? A bitch staying in orbit around a nigga forever. Regardless of whatever nigga she fuck with, regardless of whatever dude she have a baby with, she always come back to this nigga right here. Deep concept for a motherfucker right there. Prison of fucking air. A key to the prison of air, you see what I'm saying, that you provide to a bitch is, see, you can't be concerned about a bitch coming and going either. See, that's another thing. See, in order for that to work, you cannot be concerned about a bitch's comings and going. If a bitch want to leave, she want to leave. She gone. No emotional outbursts, losing control, handcuff violence. You feel me? That's the game. That's how it works. How many times I have seen bitches come back by observing the rules and regulations and never breaking them.